Welcome back. This is ArcadeKnight, and we may sit the Iron Throne, but it is far from secure. Tywin Lannister still stalks us from beyond these walls, plus our garrison is pretty small and weak. So guys, we have a lot to do to make sure we hold on to King's Landing. So I want you to sit back on your comfy throne. I want you to grab a golden chalice of your favorite tasty beverage as we get ready to play a Clash of Kings. I gotta say, it's a little lonely sitting on the throne with no one in the chamber. It would be great if you could bring your companions or whoever else into the chamber, but unfortunately you can't. It is just lonely Baelor, all alone with his thoughts, on his mighty Iron Throne. But guys, we've got a lot to do to secure this Iron Throne, so I need to get out of here, and we need to check out where Tywin happens to be. So let's leave the hallway. And I believe I spotted him, just between Rosby and Stokeworth. Now, if I was a betting man, and Baelor's not a betting man, but if he was, I would say he's heading straight to Stokeworth. Yeah, of course. And probably because Stokeworth has, I think you have to build siege towers. I'm pretty sure. So if he makes it to Stokeworth, that's a pretty good place to hold up. Now, let's make sure we're set and ready to go. Let's make sure Baelor has his helmet, has his swords. Let's give him the war lance and the additional shield. I think that's best. Alright, so guys, I think we're almost ready to go. I just want to do some upgrading. Sir Edric Royston has upgraded, a latest subscriber knight. So let's talk to you, good sir, about your skills. So let's see. Strength of 13 is pretty good. Agility 10. You could maybe use some more agility, maybe use some more intelligence, but we're pretty much possibly, tactics, trainer. I think we were doing tactics, trainer, and just making you an all-around good soldier. So why don't we do this? Why don't we give you a little bit more agility so we can get this weapon master higher, and in the meantime give you some more power strike and increase those one-handed weapons. And how about a little bit more polearms? That's perfect. And also, I believe Sir James Lale, the Songbird, also a subscriber knight. You have also upgraded, good sir. So let's see. Strength 14. Wow. And you're the man who goes out. You do all the diplomatic missions. Your persuasion is at 6. Can we get it any higher? I don't know. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. Maybe we'll give you a little bit more agility too to get your weapon master up. And in the meantime, what could we give you? More shield? More shield would be good. Let's give you some more shield, good sir. And let's keep pumping up that one-handed weapon and some more polearms. That'll work out well. And then my sister Rhaenys. Remember, she's trying to wield the bow the best she possibly can. So let's also give her some more agility so we can get her power draw higher and her weapon master higher. Ooh, this is what we want to do. More weapon master, more archery. Very good. Very good. And then who else do we have? That's it. Now we have still 68 knights ready to go. And 50 elite longbowmen. So we didn't lose much. We're doing really well after that last siege. And we've got all our men with us. So here's my plan. Let's try to beat him to Stokeworth, right? See if we can cut him off. He's traveling at 3.3, and he's got 20 heavy knights, 22 Westerland knights. He's got over 40, maybe close to 50 men on horseback. Wow. He's recouped pretty fast. So if we can beat him to Stokeworth, let's see if we can do this. Run, run, run. No, there's just no way. He was too close. Okay, so, good sir, you need to travel home. He's trying to do that. I see he's trying to travel back to Tumbleton. That's probably wise. I don't know if you're going to make it. That's through some seriously Lannister territory here. Okay, so let me make sure Stokeworth... Wow, look at that. 600 men, something like that. If we besiege it, yep, just like I thought, siege towers. That would take... How long would that take if we did that? Too long. Too long. And we just don't have the time. Number one priority, guys, is we need to make sure that we keep King's Landing secure. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Wow, look at Berenger Perrin. Okay, Graznon. I have a task for you. I need you to go to King's Landing. Alright, secure King's Landing. I'm going to send Antarios there as well. New task for you. I need you to go to King's Landing. Very good. And then how about, yeah, the Tattered Prince. I think that's... I don't know if I can trust you. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have Lord Perrin follow me. So that if we do face Tywin, we have the bigger army. For sure. He's got 262 men, and he's got a fair amount, a few knights here and there. A mishmash, ragtag group of knights. Alright, so we need to keep an eye on Tywin. We're going to run to Duskendale and see if we can send a patrol over to reinforce King's Landing. Alright, let's do it. Oh, and wait, Tywin is escaping. Where are you going to head to? Oh, this is glorious. Can we catch you between two armies here? Oh, I think we are. I think we are. I think this is where the battle's going to happen, right outside of Stokeworth. Why are you following the village farmers? You're an idiot, Tywin. All right, guys. We need to let Lord Perrin join us. He's running pretty slow. We can't lose Tywin here. Alright, guys, I think we're ready. It's best to bring in knights because he's got tons of knights at the top. So we've got nothing but heavy knights. Gosh, knight-on-knight combat. Let's bring up... Well, let's bring the longbowmen above our halberdiers. I think that's what we're going to do. Try to use knights and longbowmen against Tywin at first. Alright, this is where it's going to happen. This is going to be a big battle. It's going to be a huge battle. How we're looking. Mainly healed up. Okay. I'd like to do this during the daytime, but it looks like... Get back to Stokeworth. That would be foolish. Yep, I want to do this during the daytime. There it is. And he's joined. How are you doing, Tywin? How are you? Oh, you don't know who I am. I am King Baelor. That's right, King Baelor. Uh-huh. Yes, I understand that, but this ends right here, good sir. This ends right here on this battlefield. This is pretty close. Guys, let's do this, right? Unbelievable. All right, men, let's set up. I think we've got a pretty good battlefield, actually. I like it. I like it indeed. Oh, they're going to come. They're going to run. Knights charge. What else can we do? Well, Knights, hold back. Hold back, Knights. Let's see if we can put our Knights in a wedge. Put them all to the side here. This is going to be something else. Do I have, I think I also have a bit of Vanguard. Yep, I do have a bit of Vanguard that is stuck here. Oh, here they come. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have to send them through. Go, 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 go. Go, Knights. Go, go. Go. Break through that side. Bring the infantry and the Vanguard up a little bit more. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be it. There comes the... Alright, Knights. I like it. Come around to this side. Don't stay fighting. Move through. Sweep around the other side.
How are we looking here? Trying to keep my knights moving. Move them across the battlefield again. Run them in front of the archers. Not like I see Tywin anywhere. And I just upgraded. Fantastic. I think... You know, I just think our tactic has possibly worked. We're losing some men now. But our overall war strategy here... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send the knights charging. At this point, I think we've dispersed their knights enough to where they're not a strong force. We don't have any archers. We're mainly just using cavalry at this point. And we're losing a few men. Okay, now we need to go in and pick off some men. But I think the overall strategy of Tywin is still... Where the frickin' hell is Tywin? Where are you, Tywin? I saw him. I saw him. He's somewhere. He is somewhere. I don't know if he's fallen. Good block, sir. Good block. But I am on the search for frickin' Tywin Lannister. Alright, knights. Let's sit up here on this ridge here. Knights need to charge. That's the bad thing. They've dispersed us enough to where we can't organize our army. Come on, knights. And I was too busy looking for Tywin. I don't even know if he's still around. Get our men set up. Let's bring our infantry up. Let's bring the archers up if we can. Take the top of this hill. This battle is far from over, but if we could take this hill right here, we'd have a great advantage. We just need to get our infantry set here. Get our vanguard set here. Get our archers up to this spot. We'll have the knights, weaken them enough to where we can hold this position long enough to set up our men. Doing well, doing well. Alright, infantry. We're going to need to engage here. Infantry charge. Bring our archers a little bit back. Knights, make sure. Yeah, they keep pushing through. It's that guy. Well, it looks like our opportunity to take Tywin out has been lost. But I think that's wise. The last time I tried to directly take out someone, Baelor suffered a wound, unfortunately. So I think this is the best way to go. Now, if we want to keep Baelor alive with his one wound, I need to help these men out here, though. This is a little too clustered. Alright, we've got some reinforcements coming. Looks like, okay, we pushed them forward enough to where we can hold this hill. I'm going to put my infantry down to the bottom of this crest. Have my knights start gathering here to the right. Archers, gather here. If my infantry and vanguard can hold them down long enough to gather my forces, I think we can actually prevent more than we're taking right now. Okay, now we'll have the cavalry charging from the side. Go, 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 go. Come on, man. Come on. Break up this cluster. I think our archers are out of arrows, perhaps. Bring them a little bit over towards this way. I hear them stringing up their bows, but maybe not many. All right, guys, here comes another wave. Here comes another wave. Let's get settled. Let's get settled. Another wave's coming. Yeah, I think by making sure that the Lannisters are at war on multiple fronts before we enter the war with them, And we got lucky because Tywin had a huge siege he had to break down in the south. That really made his army a lot weaker. And left King's Landing pretty much open. Alright, nice. Charge in yet again. Charge in yet again. Unfortunately, we won't get our opportunity with Tywin. And it seems like my horse is not in the greatest of shape right now. Can't get a good charge going. Got that guy. I could still get that man, though. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think all my Kingsguard are either... If you keep... Stop. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yep, I think all my Kingsguard have been injured. We've lost 12 men. 33, pretty good. Pretty good. Not too bad, I must say. I thought Tywin's army was going to be a little bit harder than this. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm feeling pretty good. If we could capture him, though, that would be just the most perfect situation we could possibly get. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Make sure we don't get ambushed by a huge army and all our men go down and Baelor gets wounded that final time. Let's be careful. Let me finish that job. Alright, I see an army. Oh, that hurts. See an army in the distance. There it is. Okay. Let's be cautious, Baelor. Let's be cautious. Alright, let's see if we can get our infantry set up here. Ugh, this is going to be tough. Kind of scattered. A little bit scattered. We've got men everywhere in our ranks. They keep infiltrating our ranks. See if we can get the knights over here to the right. This guy. That guy. Alright, we can just hold these lines here. Look at this. Look at this. There's men behind us, in front of us. Alright, we're in their spawn point. That's probably why. Okay, so. Make sure we can get our infantry in a shield wall best we can. We go ahead and send in the vanguard as a bit of skirmishers. We may not have much infantry, frankly. Go ahead and send in the knights. Yeah, this is a messy battlefield here. Pretty messy. And frankly, I don't like the way this is looking. I've seen this before. Yep, I've seen this before. Let's go grab some high ground. Let's go grab my horse again. Yeah, this is looking bad, actually. I know we've got lots of men. And we've got control of this battlefield, but Baelor is trying to do is not get killed. So he can stay on the Iron Throne. Alright, let's see. How we're looking. Alright, looks like this is it. Like this is about it. This is the last of his men, I think. Tywin. How you have fallen. How you have fallen, good sir. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, all-out charge. These last two men. Guys, we can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it. We took out Tywin on the battlefield. You know, we have a powerful army. Look at all the knights, all the elite long bowmen. Fantastic. So let's see. We lost 14 men, not too bad. How many heavy knights did we lose? Only 3. Only 3. Pretty good. We outnumbered them heavy knights 3-1, it seemed. And let's see. Kill count. Sir James Lale with 3 kills. Darren with 14 wounds. Darren got 14 wounds with Coldbringer. Wow. Sir Richard Lick with 3 kills. Sir Edric Royston with 1. Baelor with 18. There we go. Tywin Lannister got 1 kill. Jory Redwater with 3 kills. And those are all my subscriber knights. Maveril Sands with 1 and Garrett Longley with 5. Pretty good. Take a sip of my tasty beverage to that. Congratulations, subscriber knights, on all your kills. I think the winner, Wow, it's a tie between James Lale, Richard Lick, and Jory Redwater. It's okay, Edric Royce. You're new to the party. You'll get your kills. You'll get your kills. Oh. Okay, so anybody that we want to capture? Not really. They'll just slow us down. But yeah, everyone got wounded. All of them. Yep, they all got wounded. We got one more heavy knight. Okay, so we got a Lord Lee Lannister helmet. Take that as my prize. Let's access the item pool. Sure, I'll take that as my prize. Ooh, and a Masterwork Arming Sword. Is that better than mine? 3437. Its modifiers are the same as mine, so I'm going to give that to someone. That's nice. That's nice. The rest of that my companions could just pick up. And it looks like, yep, it looks like Tywin escaped. That bastard freaking escaped. Alright, guys, so on to the task at hand. Since we got rid of Tywin Lannister, we need to go to Duskendale and reinforce King's Landing. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. I can't believe we did this. And maybe we can pick up some more bread at our bread stores here. Let's do that before we forget. Visit the mill. Oh, yeah, everybody's injured. Except for my engineer. That's hilarious. One of my maesters. You have any more bread? Good. Okay, I'll take that bread, good sir. And I think what I'll do is I will also go to the marketplace. Wow, things are looking pretty poor. Pretty poor. But let's celebrate in the tavern for a second. And look at Call. I don't know if I'm ready for you, good sir. Yep. Let's celebrate the new king of the Iron Throne and of the Seven Kingdoms. All right, so here's our task at hand. Let's go to the castle and see if we can take care of this here. We need to move some men. Yep. Let's yes, I would like to move troops to another location. Okay, so here's, wow, 207. I have over 600 men in the garrison. I'd like to keep it around 300, so let's move 300 men. Let's move 300 men. So, what are some of the best men we could move? Well, let's move all these. Hard to do that, but let's move all these Vel archers. Let's move. What are better? I guess these sergeants are better, aren't they? Let's move these men. Let's move these men. Yep. Yep. No mounted troops. Keep them out here. Ooh, some longbowmen. I'll take those as well. Those look pretty good. And then let's take... Yeah, I guess we can move... I'm not quite sure how this works. We're going to see how this works exactly. Am I taking them in my party? No, I guess not. Send them to King's Landing. Sure. That's worth the money. Worth the gold. Alright, so let's make sure this happens properly. There they are. Traveling to King's Landing. There's Lord Perrin. There's Alan Cargill. Okay. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Right there, of course, right on their borders. South of King's Landing. Alright, let's make sure we get this troop movement right. Sure nothing happens on the way. Reinforce King's Landing. Where are you going? Okay, the long way. Oh, Giles Rosby, I'm not worried. Small army, small army. Wait, where did it go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There you are. So slow. I guess there's no men on horseback. That makes sense. Very nervous. This is a very important part of securing the kingdom. Making sure we get the capital reinforced. Then, of course, I'm going to have to go all the way over to Dragonstone and move it over here. Move the capital. Move my Hand of the King. Subscriber Knight MN. Alright. Let's make sure this happens. Call off this hunt. I've got important things to do. There we go. Close to 400 men in the garrison. That feels much better. That feels much better. Well, guys, I want to thank you for joining me. I had an unbelievable in this episode. Guys, I got to tell you, I was concerned. I just didn't know if Baelor could survive to this point to actually sit the Iron Throne, but he did. He is sitting on the Iron Throne, and we are prospering, and we've got one wound left. We're going to see how far we can go. But guys, I want to thank you for joining me. I had an amazing time. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. You know it helps me out so much. Also, guys, if you're not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And guys, I got to remind you, the next episode is this season finale of A Clash of Kings, A Throne for Dragons. So make sure you join in for that final episode. Again, guys, I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time on A Clash of Kings.